All right, fellas. Favorite The Rock moment. And I will go first.
Ooh,
Him and Austin.
ooh.
The rivalry, the promos that they've done. I will ask y'all this question later on. Matter of fact, I'll ask y'all this. 15, 17, 19. Which between Rock and Austin, which WrestleMania do you felt like that was the best one? Because WrestleMania 15, I mean, you had Mankind, Mick Foley interfering in that match. Then WrestleMania 17, Vince McMahon stepping in. That's when Stone Cold Steve Austin turned heel. And then Jim Ross with the quote, as BRF mentioned last time, he sold his soul to Satan himself. And then WrestleMania 19, of course, Austin's last match. Um, I love Rock as a heel, as a personality. His return back to the WWE in 2011 that led to the rivalry with him and John Cena, the promos, with Rock making fun of John Cena with the t-shirts looking like fruity pebbles. um my other favorite moment from Rock, I can't say the term, but what he said to Triple H, "Shut up, bleep." That was my favorite.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, and all the jambonis and putangs and all the other stuff. Oh wait, I'm I, oh my god. Remember when it's involving Rock, Vince McMahon, Rikishi. The kiss my you know what thing.
Yes.
I don't need to go any further because we
Mm-mm.
already see our faces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
and
those
like
were
you
my
said
favorite
earlier,
moments from Rock.
and like you said earlier, that commentary from JR, good old JR, just made it all the more sweet.
All we gonna say is he thought he was getting Trish Stratus, but he ended up with Rikishi.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna leave it at that.
Who wants to go? Who wants to go? Go ahead,
I-
champ.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, BR.
oh, okay, I'll go. Yeah, I'll kick it off. Well, The Rock, the Rock is definitely one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I mean, having the privilege of basically seeing him pretty much almost his entire career from like the Rocky Maivia days to where the initial heel turn when he initially became The Rock and joined the Nation of Domination. One of the more underrated heel runs, by the way, was him in the Nation. Um, favorite all time Rock moment. The Lord, gosh, if I think if I'll say this, I think John Cena's the LeBron James of the microphone. The Rock is Michael Jordan. I'll just say that. I'll say that and keep it pushing. Um, if I had to, well, to answer your question, PSP, the 17 match for me was better. Was the best of the three, bell to bell, just because like it. I mean, I feel like out of all the three, it easily had the most hype going into the match, and then that no DQ stipulation thrown in at the last minute just made it that much more. Just gave it that much more as far as like a high stakes match. So from and bell to bell, it was just awesome. It was like 2001. It was like top five match of 2001 for me. So 17 is definitely the best match they put on. Um, favorite Rock moment, Lord,
I'm
too
surprised
many.
you didn't mention the CM Punk one. Your arms are too short.
Oh yeah, your arms are too short to box with God. No, that's a CM Punk. That's a CM Punk moment. Hey, Rock got cooked on that one. I don't want to bring nothing up like this for a favorite Rock moment. He got cooked. He got cooked. Then I don't want to do him like that. Uh, um, if I had to go favorite Rock moment,
Oh, I can't believe I forgot to. Oh my god, I
what
can't believe I
what
forgot to bring this one up.
what are you thinking about?
Remember when Rock and Austin they were fighting, and then Rock was trying to get the skull belt, and then he throws Austin off.
Off the bridge.
Yes, off the bridge, and he says,
Oh, that's
"Austin,
a
you
good
want your
one.
belt? You take it the hell with you."
That was a good one. That was a good one. Gosh, I'm trying to think now. Uh, favorite Rock moment. Hmm. Aha. Well, one of my favorite Rock moments in terms of his promos was anytime he got to this Stephanie McMahon. Anytime he got to this Stephanie McMahon, those live in infamy. He destroyed her multiple times, and they were all hilarious. Um,
Not even Vicky Guerrero.
that Rock concert he did. Oh
Yes,
Lord, that's hey, if y'all had, hey, anybody in the chat or anybody watching this, if y'all haven't seen the Rock concert on Vicky Guerrero, please watch that. He roasted her 6 ways Sunday. Please watch that. We're not going to repeat what he said. Just know that it was amazing. Um,
colorful.
gosh, I'm saying, understatement. Gosh, he's got so many. He's got so many. Um, one if I have to pick one that stands out for me, it's probably I think it was '01 at the peak of the invasion angle where he went away for a little bit and then he came back and like Vince was trying to convince him to come back to the WWE. Shane and Stephanie was trying to convince him to come back to join the alliance. Rock hits the rock bottom. Like, no, Vince said, don't listen to me, don't listen to them, listen to the people and do what the people will want you to do. So Rock bottoms Vince first. Right, and Shane's running out around the ring celebrating and all that other stuff. And Shane finna come in and get the handshake. And right when he get the handshake, Rock pull him in and rock bottom him too. So that's definitely a moment. That's one of my favorite Rock moments to stand out. I think the one okay. My all-time favorite Rock moment is probably the 2011 return because it was shocking. It was for me. It was genuinely shocking because they were starting to talk about. I think this was at the time they were starting to really start talking about. Oh, we're gonna have a host. And we're gonna have a host for WrestleMania 27 because WrestleMania 27 was in Atlanta that year. So they were talking about a host, and they started to bring it up a little bit, start talking about it. And then when his mute, and then it was the debut of the new song. So when that song hit, it was like if
Pandemonium.
you're a rock fan, it was a legendary moment. You didn't know how to feel or what to think because you're like, man, bro, it's been 7 years, and it's like how do you say no to the Rock at that point? Because and it's like as soon as he came back, you knew what was about to happen 1 year from now. You knew when he came back. You knew what was about to go down. You knew it was about to be Rock and John Cena at WrestleMania 28. So it's like that set up one of the best years of build up for a match I've ever seen. So I think for me, my my favorite all time Rock moment was him coming back in 2011 and really setting the groundwork for that run. That WrestleMania 28 match with Cena, him coming back beating CM Punk for the WWE title, which I don't think he should have done, but hey, it is what it is. And then to get okay, you get once in a lifetime with him at WrestleMania 28, and then WrestleMania 29, you run it back. It wasn't as good a match as WrestleMania 28, but it was still a good match. So I think that 2011 moment really kind of just set the tone for what those next 2 to 3 years was going to be with The Rock and that run. So my all-time favorite moment was him coming back in 2011 because it was just one of those that just stand out because you never thought you were going to see him again, and then he comes back and it's just like he didn't lose a step on the mic, he didn't lose a step in the ring, and it's just like that's great for me. That's greatness personified. The Rock is greatness personified, and we need to give that man his flowers while he's still doing his thing, whether it's in the ring or making movies or just being the entertainer that he is. We need to give that man his flowers while he's still doing his thing.
Undisputed world champ.
Man, there's a lot of favorite Rock moments, man. Hey, man, back in the early days, man, Rock used to come out there clean with the Versace shirts on. You know what I'm saying? So he used to come out there clean with the smooth sunglasses, Versace shirts on. So and the Rolex. Don't forget the Rolex. One of my favorite Rock moments, man, when he was doing the interview with Terry Runnels when Goldberg finally came to the WWE. 2 shots of the at the Chrome Dome with a steel chair. Cacao, cacao. Oh, that was a funny one. That was a funny one. Hey, I don't think this gets talked about enough. Isn't it so ironic that The Rock ended the Monday Night Wars for good at Survivor Series 23 years to the day when he beat Stone Cold Steve Austin in order to completely wipe out the alliance in WCW and ECW.
Yeah.
It was ironic that the Rock Bottom ended the Monday Night Wars officially, and officially killed WCW and ECW off for good. That was good. Never forget. WrestleMania 15 that one was great. That one was great. I loved it because of the storytelling, the fact that he wouldn't let Austin walk to the ropes. I mean, Corporate Rock was, on the mic, just deadly.
That was your best Rock Austin of the WrestleMania?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I like that one. Best Rock moment. Oh yeah, when he slid and hit the British Bulldog with the people's elbow with the Versace slippers on, when he slid and did that. Not to mention, never forget, he was in a wrestling match with the Big Show, and he, pushed the Big Show into the turnbuckle or whatever, and then Undertaker was like, "You need to keep your body like, shut up." And he put the headset on, got to talk smack to the Undertaker, and then took the headset off and then smacked the Undertaker. That was a funny one. Man, when he brought out the dwarf to impersonate Booker T, that was crazy. When he brought out the dwarf, that was, I don't know how to say it, but the way the dude impersonated Booker T was crazy. How do you feel, Booker T? How do you think I feel, sucker? Yeah, when he brought out the dwarf for that was crazy. That was not to mention when he brought out Gilbert and I think that was Gil. When he brought out Gilbert and posted, Sacramento, here I go. When he played Sacramento, here I go. Right before he faced off against Austin at WrestleMania 19, and said some very, very critical. I'll make sure I'll be sure to come back when the Lakers beats the King in May. And I mean, they booed him out of that building after he said that. As he said, I'll be back in May when the Lakers beat the Kings. That one was good. The Rock, man. Oh yeah, man. When he took over the nation, when you saw the split the hairs in the nation, when he gave Farouk the picture to hold up after he gave everybody else them $5,000 Rolexes, that was a good one, man. The Rock, look, one of the most transcendent crossover wrestling superstars of all time, man. We talk about your Hulk Hogan's, we talk about your Austins, but when it comes to crossover stars, to the point that people forget about you as a wrestler and they remember you as an action movie star, that's how you know you've crossed over, when wrestling and what you do first is almost secondary. And Rock is, hey man, look, and not to mention, man, he's from the U. So, I mean, good job, man. To go from the U and, playing behind Warren Sapp to now being high up there on the food chain. Not only that, being on the board of directors with TKO and all of that, man, you've outdone yourself, man. And that's amazing.
And not only that, shout out to great Jim Ross, because when he met Dwayne the Rock Johnson, he talked about a story. He took him to some lunch, some Cuban restaurant, and you can watch the video on the Herd with Calvin Cowherd. Every female from the joint filled their water glass, and some of them didn't even work there. They just looked at the 6'5" stud, and he told JR, "Look, JR, I would love to buy you lunch, but I only got $7." So that's why he named it $7 Entertainment, because that's all he had at that time. So Rockman, I mean, he's great, charismatic, smile, has it all. He has the eye test. Him and Austin, the rivalry. I mean, those two were at the top of the Attitude Era. So like, if I had to make a comparison of like an NBA one, I mean, you could say with a Magic or Bird. Could you say anything else? But Austin and Rock, the rivalry, it was great, and just two great guys. Love the game, love the sport of wrestling, and just magnificent, man.